Okay, everybody. Ozmankollects63 here again, and we're back. We're back again with Relax and Read. I'm going to start calling these mint numbers because I think we're dealing with comic books. We should call them mint numbers. It sounds pretty cool. So we're dealing with Relax and Read mint number 23, which is the Ultimate Spider-Man number 1, which is a VeVe digital comic, which you can find over on VeVe's platform. Which we will have a look at a bit later on. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So, also a reminder, guys, that this is live, so anything can happen. But yeah, if I go add this to the screen, here we go. So this is what we're going to be looking at. So there she is, Marvel's Ultimate Spider-Man number 1, which is Powerless. So a quick little bit of info before we get into the reading, because according to my analytics, my viewership sort of drops off the moment I start waffling on too much. So we're going to get straight into it. So we have also, this is on VeVe's platform. There it is there. So Ultimate Spider-Man number 1. The comic that launched the fan favorite Ultimate Comics line and redefined Spider-Man for the modern day. High school, puberty, first dances, there are so many pitfalls to being young. Compound these with intense personal tragedy and superpowers, and you can start to visualize the world of Peter Parker, aka Spider-Man. Witness the rebirth of a legend as Peter learns that with great power, there must also come great responsibility. We've all heard that one before. And I'll have a quick little look at this, a little bit of info. So in this one, the writers are Brian Michael Bendis, and the artists are Mark Bagley. And this cover art is also done by Mark Bagley as well. And some of the characters in this reading got Ben Parker, Kong, Norman Osborn, Harry Osborn, and Mary Jane Watson, Flash Thompson, and May Parker. And here's some of the rarity covers we have on VeVe. We'll go over these a bit later on. So we've got our common cover, which is the one everyone loves with Spider-Man on the front. Got our uncommon cover with Peter Parker. Our rare cover, which has Mary Jane looking pretty terrified by a little tiny spider. And we've got our ultra rare cover, which is looks like Peter being bitten by the terrible looking little spider. You know, it looks kind of cute. I like little eyes on him. And our secret rare is looks like Peter Parker hanging from the roof. Looks like he's just discovered his powers. And all of these look like they're all taken from the comic book itself. So no exclusive covers here on this one. So it's 30,000 editions. There's 48 pages in this one, so it's going to be a bit of a long one. So stick with me if you can, and let's get into it. So we'll whack on some music. Here's our comic book, and we'll get some music going. We'll get into it, eh? So bear with me. Let's start the music. Let's go with this one. Whoa, they're a bit loud. Sorry. Okay, I think that sounds pretty good. Also, if you're tuning in from the X Spaces, thank you very much for tuning in. If you're watching from YouTube, whether that be on the VeVe Collective's YouTube channel or my own, Ozmankollects63, I appreciate you taking the time to come and chill with us and hopefully enjoy the reading. Feel free to chuck a comment in, like, comment, subscribe. All feedback helps me grow the channel and gives me something to work with. But on that note, let's get into it. So, page 1, Marvel Ultimate Spider-Man. Issue 1, Powerless. And this is a cover art by Mark Bagley. So very cool, with Spider-Man front and center there. And now let's get right into it, shall we? So pages 2 and 3. So where are we? Oz Experiment 56. Subject Arachnid. Number 00. So it looks like we got Norman and someone else. It says, "Are you a fan of Greek mythology, Justin?" "Not really, sir." "Ever hear of the one with Arachnia?" "Can't say I have, Mr. Osborn." "The story goes that Athena, you know Athena, right? Seems she heard there was this woman on Earth, a mere mortal like you and me, who happened to be a better spinstress than she was." Spinstress, sir?" Athena wasn't too happy to hear this, and she came down to Earth and destroyed the woman's creations. "Sounds like a woman," says Justin. Oof, ouch. When the mortal girl saw what had happened, that she had insulted the gods and that her life's work had been destroyed, she hung herself. Doesn't sound very nice. Athena took pity on this poor girl and touched her on the forehead with a magic liquid and said, "You shall not die, Arachnia. Instead, you shall be transformed and weave your webs forever." At Athena's words, Arachnia shrank and blackened. First her nose and ears fell off, then her fingers turned into legs. And what was left of her became her body, out of which she spun, and with left to spin her web. So there we go. So that's how the spider came to be. And it's like a little. All that's left of her was like little tiny eyes. Mr. Osborn. So that leads us over to our panel here. It says, "Oops, wrong button." Stan Lee presents Powerless. So this is Osborn Industries' main laboratory facility, Long Island, New York. "Mr. Osborn, your lawyer is on the cell phone. Says it's important." "Important to whom?" he says. So it says it's based on the original story in Amazing Fantasy number 15 by Stan Lee and Steve Ditko. So this is based off of the original Amazing Fantasy number 15, which we do also have in the app. So check that out. And of course, the little disclaimer as always, all rights reserved, Marvel characters, yada yada yada. We don't need to read that. So Norman's on the phone to his lawyer, says, "I told you I don't want to be bothered in my lab. Tell me there is no room to negotiate." "What? No, I said no." "No, now that you've disturbed me, let me disturb you. Let me tell you what Oz means. Oz is a wonder drug. Oz is my most significant invention. Let me tell you what the new discovery is going to be. It's going to mean to the country's economy. Yes, yes," he says. Ooh, he's on the phone talking to the lawyer, saying, "Look, my new invention is going to revolutionize the world." Okay. Page 4 or 5. Also, let me know in the comments if that music's too loud. Oh, we got some comments. I got a comment. "Hey yo, Evolve, thanks for showing up, buddy." So we're just getting into the reading. We're up to page 4 or 5. So we're in Norman Osborn's lab and he's playing around with spiders. And he's on the phone to his lawyer, so anything could happen. So we got a little bit of information there about our comic book artists. So it was written by Brian Michael Bendis and Bill Jemas story. Yeah, Mark Bagley, penciler, very cool. All right, so we're in the lab and we're playing around with spiders. So let's have a look here. Oh, look, looks like one's got out. Oh, that's cool. So he's got out, he's climbing out. Look, he's poking his little leg out of the tub, saying, "Ooh, can I get out?" Little Arachnia here is going to make a run for it. Zoom in a bit. Oh, but look, I think she's been caught. I might read that out of order. Whoopsie daisy. Sorry, right, back. So Norman's on the phone. "The testing is going very well, extremely well. We are product testing it now. What's on all sorts of on mammals, insects, etc., etc." So he's talking about product testing on animals. It's not very kind, but you know, he's a businessman. "The spider especially has had some fascinating. Well, believe me, if I could get away with human subjects at this stage, I would. I'd start with you, but yes, human testing is the next logical phase, and we are looking into it." Okay, so Justin is playing around with the spider, throws it in the tub, goes, "Whoa, it's a bit creepy." "Well, you tell me this is my company and my discovery, and if he doesn't like it, that's right. Not Osborn Industries is the name on the door, not right. Good," he says. "As long as we all know who's in charge here, we'll be fine," he says. So it looks like a Norman laying down the law, saying, "This is my company. I do what I want when I want. You listen to me." But in the meantime, Justin's got a bit freaked out by a little spider and chucked it back in the container. But what he didn't realize is that he didn't put the lid on. Bum bum bum. So now Arachnia's poking a little leg out of the top there, going, "Oh, I'm free. Let's go run around and maybe bite some unsuspecting teenager and give them superpowers." Because that's what spiders think about all the time. Right, pages 6 to 7. Oh, hey, speaking of unsuspecting teenagers, here we are. We've cut to Peter reading his book in the school cafeteria by the looks of it. Sodium carbonate. That is such an odd choice. I wonder if... So we're at the Westwood Mall food court in Queens. That is a bold compound, he thinks, looking into his book. Hey! Oh, someone's throwing some chips at him, or some fries if you're from America. But I'm Australian, so I say chips. They're throwing some chips across his face. He's looking around. Look, that's the insert from our uncommon cover. Goes, "Who's throwing chips at me?" He didn't actually say that. I just put that in. "Give it to me. Give it to me 2 times. Ha ha. You crazy," says some guy that looks like got the high school jocks all battling it out. "Oh my god, I totally forgot to tell you." "What?" says 2 girls chatting. "I'm Hugs in the doghouse at home." "Huh?" I totally took off for seminar skip day. So I'm totally grounded. And why is everybody skipped for senior skip day? Yeah, they call it sick. I just didn't show up. You didn't call in? I didn't call in. Well, duh, you know. That sounds like very sort of Mean Girl-ish, it's like, I know, totally, I didn't show up. I was like, oh my god, totally. So Peter's looking around, wondering what the hell's going on. Oh, we look across and we see that looks like Mary Jane. So I said, "What did he say?" He said his cell phone was broken. What a dog, right? Uh-huh, says Mary J. So I told her to go tell him. Drop dead, right? Yeah, right. It's a very sort of cafeteria chitter-chatter. Kind of reminds me of Double Quill's blog. Anyone who's not familiar with that, look up Double Quill. Look up the cafeteria. Pages 8 of 9. And Peter's still sitting down. Look, he's got smacked in the face with some more French fries. He's going, "What the hell is raining French fries?" Oh, it's the jocks. It's the big boys. "That's a 5-pointer. No, I give it a 4, he says. Poor Peter's just sitting there with his chair, bloody taking it. Not very cool, Peter. You gotta stand up, fight for yourself. Throw something back. Throw back a sandwich or ketchup. I don't know, something. I'm going to go and try on tops. You coming? What? No, I gotta study. Yeah, what else is there new in the world of Brainy Jane? I'm gone, she says. Poor Peter's there looking a bit sad. He's got sauce on his face. He's been smacked in the face with a handful of chips. Life's not looking overly great for him. Mary Jane's kind of looking at him as well, looking a bit sorry for him, thinking, should I go over there, see if he's all right? But no, maybe not. Oh, here we go. It's getting worse. So they're throwing tacos at him now. We've gone from chips to tacos. And look at drinks. Going bang. Oh, look at that. And look at the bullies. They're just looking so proud of themselves. Look at this. We've covered Peter in tacos, chips, and Coke by the looks of it. And so here's a. So this is not a happy meal. This is a not happy meal. Slamming home King Kong. Your goal, says Kong. You guys are such idiots, really, says one of the girls sitting there. Hey, Peter. Someone walks up behind Peter, touches him on the arm. Wonder who this could be. Pages 10 of 11. Oops. I was not supposed to do that. Oh, wait. That's better. That's better. That's what happens when things are live, things go wrong. Oh, it's Uncle Ben. Uncle Ben, what are you doing here? I thought you were just dropping me off. Isn't that Mary Jane over there, says Uncle Ben. I need some pants, so I bought some pants. Why isn't Mary Jane sitting over here? Well, there you go. He needed some pants, so he bought some pants. Why not? Everyone needs pants. Or trousers if you're over here in the UK. Mary Jane, get over here, girl, says Uncle Ben. Don't you look like $1 million? Doesn't she look fab, Peter? Yes, of course. Oh, Ben's got that look in his eye. Look, he's like, do you get the hint? I say, I'm trying to help you out here. I'm trying to be your wingman. Phew, says the bullies. Hey, Mary, how'd that science whatchamacallit do's a project you and Peter been working on go? But what Peter didn't tell you? Oh, I didn't want to bore him with. I think we did good. You did great. You always do, says Uncle Ben. And now we're back at PS 183 Queens District. So we're back at the high school. Ugh, so Peter says that someone's kicked him in the bum and he's fallen down. Oh, it's our two bullies again. That is definitely worth 10 points, they say. Goal, says Kong. 10, that. What was a 6 tops? These guys really don't like Peter. Oh, looks like Parker's about to pull a carry. About to pull a carry. I like that reference. Anyone's seen Carrie knows exactly what I'm talking about. She's going to go all like, fire starter and telekinesis and start wrapping hose pipes around people's necks and all sorts of stuff. But Peter's not going to do that because he's the hero of our story. Guys, come on, leave the guy alone for 2 seconds. What are you sweet on him, Harry? Ah, so it's Harry Osborn. No, I'm sweet on you. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is your charity project. Go flex a muscle. Is there something going on here? What is it? What is the mess? Harry Osborn, Thompson, did you punks have practice? Go. Yes, sir. Parker, don't let those guys pick on you like that, okay? You come to me if that happens again, says some random teacher. And Peter's looking at him like no, I'm not going to go tell you because that's not what I do. Very cool. All right, pages 12 and 13. So it's Harry and Peter are talking now. Petey, when are you going to learn to stay out of their way? Yeah, silly me for walking down the hall. What was I thinking? So I'll swing by the Parker pad around 8. We'll go through that biology stuff. Actually, Harry, I was going to work on one of my... Great. So I'll bring some nosh, and you bring the brains. Fine. What? What? He goes, fine, but what? Says Harry. I don't mind doing your homework for you. Helping me with my homework, Peter. Helping. But can't you get those jerkholes teammates of yours to get a new hobby? So he's basically saying, I'm helping you with your homework, but get your guys off my back. Oh, forget about them. Roll it off. Roll it off? Says Peter. Don't worry about it. After high school, you are going to whiz right by them. You'll slap together with one of those internet companies, then sell widgets and make $40 million or something. And these guys, well, it goes. Flash Thompson's whole life peaked 3 weeks ago. Yeah, well, that ain't helping me now. I'd help you, Peter, but them's the politics of being me. See you on the flip. See you on the flip mode. Great. The politics of being me. I like that. So now we cut to the school gymnasium. Come on, Flash, show us the moves. That's the man. So Flash is flashing around the basketball court, showing them his Jordan moves. But the Kong puts it through. King Kong! As he sinks the ball. You're up, Parker, says the sweaty coach. Oh, Parker's looking at the basket. He's eyeing it up. Parker, ball in basket, says the coach. Peter Parker's looking here. Look, no pressure. He throws the ball. Is he going to make the 3-point shot? Is he going to win the game? Let's read on. He's 14 and 15. No, he's missed. That's it. Game over. Ah! Woman, I swear to God, says the coach. And Peter not looking very phased at all. He's got his hands in his pockets, looking him in the face, going, what? I just missed. So what? If I had to bet cash money based on that throw, I'd swear I was looking at a woman. Try wearing a sundress next time, says Flash. Maybe you can borrow one from the pointy hair whelping uncle. Oh, okay, that tickled a nerve. Maybe you can borrow one from the pointy tail wearing uncle. He'll probably say, ponytails are cool. My Uncle Ben is cool. Uncle Ben is cool. So, the Parker home, Forest Hills, Queens. Sad. What? Social anxiety disorder. What? Social anxiety disorder. Well, you leave the kid alone. I think it's worth investigating. Then leave me alone, says Uncle Ben. Don't you worry about our little Peter, says May. Hey, Inana's in the house. Saying, what up, Prez? So we're just getting into Ultimate Spider-Man #1. So we're up to page 14 and 15, and Peter's sitting at the Parker home having dinner with Uncle Ben and Aunt May, talking about social anxiety disorder. So let's read on. So don't you worry about little Peter. No, I don't. He's a smart and resourceful kid, says Uncle Ben. But he's so quiet. He's thinking. I don't like it. He used to be such a happy little boy. And now he's a complimentive little man. Just like his father was, says Aunt May. That's right, just like his father. Alright, page 16 and 17. Peter, says Auntie May. Peter looking in his glass, going, yeah? Peter! Look at that, it's like, listen to me! Peter! What's up, says Peter. What do we say about reading at the table? Did we say we liked it? Look at that. What do we say about reading at the table? That was definitely a different time. I know I definitely have no problem reading at the table. I think it's all about phones now, isn't it? You know what? I'm going to look up this social anxiety disorder on the web. That's a good idea, May, says Uncle Ben. Always got that look in his eye. That should keep her busy for hours. I heard you, said Auntie May. And he got that little look on his eye, saying now that she's out of the way, we can go have a proper man chat. Or just get away and get some peace and quiet for a little while. Oh, meanwhile, we're over in a lab-looking area. It's like Harry Osborn. I never got over all the doodads you got. My dad doesn't have this much crap lying around. Yeah, most of it, I got from my dad. I inherited it, he said. Yeah. Hey, how'd your parents buy it? So I was asking how'd they go? It says plane crash. Bummer. So I bet that Watson girl gets all hot and bothered down there, huh? We're just friends, says Peter. It's very straightforward. No beating around the bush there. He hasn't finished the testing before he but I've been running a series of Destiny tests, and so he's been running lots of tests since before Dad passed away. And what's he come up with? Page 18 and 19. Okay, he's looking at the computer, still running his tests. Oh no, don't do that, says Peter, looking at Harry as he's like taking a drink. Sorry, it's delicate. What is it? What is all this anyhow? You're not going to blow up the school, are you, says Harry, looking at all the weird numbers on his chalkboard. It's really... See, my father was working on a couple of patents. This one was for the interesting myomolecular adhesive. I haven't wrapped my head around some of the more complex components. So, interesting molecular adhesive. So, that sounds like webbing to me. Hey, we've got Geary in the house as well. What up, Oz? Thanks for tuning in, Geary. Hope you like the reading, mate. We're just getting into it. We're looking at Peter's chalkboard. Let's try to work out the molecular... I can barely even say it. Molecular adhesive. So it was so complex and still trying to work it out. And, says Peter, well, so I'm listening, says Harry. I'm going to bail out of here. So, catch you later. So he's still trying to work out Dad's life work before he passed on. And meanwhile, looks like we cut back to the Osborn mansion. Look, Norman's still on the phone. I wonder if he's still on the phone to his lawyer. Let's read on. Let me tell you something about the American consumer market, Jove. The cigarette companies listened to me. The cigarette companies were putting addictive levels of nicotine in cigarettes decades before anyone figured it out. And when the government of the United States finally got round to figuring it out, it was too late. The entire world was already having a nicotine fit. So don't tell me that it is against the rules to add whatever additives we so desire to our own products. Yeah, you tell him, Norman. If I see fit to, then what? Deny. Deny. So a little few good men reference right there. Oh, he's got that look in his eye. Sir, says his assistant, please put me on hold. Amazing, sir. Oh, what's happened? What's piqued Norman's interest? Dad, do you remember that my science class is coming to visit the labs tomorrow? Because I was hoping that you maybe might be there. Martha, will you get this kid out of here? Martha. Oh, that's not very cool. It's not happy to see. Not happy to see him at all. Harry, it might be time to excuse yourself. Like I have nothing better to do than babysit you, Joe. You're Joe. So listen, let's start doing some figures. Just push some numbers. See how it looks, he says. Good boy. Ah, poor Harry. So Dad's just shoved him right out of the room because he's too busy on the phone making money. It's kind of sad, really, but that's normal for you. Alright, so we're here at Osborne Labs. Welcome, children. Since 1973, Norm Osborne Industries Inc. has been dedicated to providing innovative materials for manufacturing, construction, automotive, chemical processing, and numerous other global industries. We are a leading global manufacturer. Osborne operates about 110 major manufacturing and 7 research and development facilities worldwide. Oh, fun facts, ladies and gentlemen. We manufacture and produce chemically engineered products with special focus on replacements of EHS, hazardous acids, and solvents. Ooh, fun facts. If you follow me down this way, you will see. Oh, so going taking the grand tour, checking out all Norman's cool toys. But I think something's about to happen because I've got a funky vibe. So Peter's looking around, looking all nervous, right next to Mary Jane. He's thinking, "Oh, is she gonna look at me? Is she gonna brush up against my hand, and I'm gonna go weak at the knees?" We'll see. Oh, maybe he did. Look at his face. Ah, says Peter. Has something happened? What's happened? Let's read on. Oh no, he's holding up his hand. And there it is. There's the spider that's bitten his hand. He's freaking out. Everyone's losing it. Mary's like, whoa, check that spider out. It's got 2 little eyes looking right back at me. Peter's like, get this thing off my hand. Oh, and there it is. He's throwing it across, going, ah! Poor little arachnida's gone for a ride, going, whee! Oh my God, says Mary Jane, as it lands right on her chest. Look at that little spider saying, what up? He's just looking up at her. What's Mary Jane going to do? Is she going to freak out? Is she going to try and swat it? Let's find out. Oh, look. Peter's having a bad time. He's freaking out. He's going into convulsions or something. He's like, I've just been bitten. My world's ending. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, says Mary Jane as the spider's like bounced around her chest. It's flipped off. He's going, whee! Say, catch you later, Mary Jane, as the spider falls down, and uh-oh. Kong's gone right under Kong's boot, and Kong's gone, die! Splat. That's it. Bye-bye, genetically engineered spider. The spaz is freaking. Peter! Uh-oh, Peter's freaking out. He's on the ground. He's spasming. He's going through changes. Maybe he's going through puberty. Who knows? Like, sometimes it comes on quite violently like that, or he might be getting superpowers. Will it be superpowers or will it be puberty? Let's read on. What is going on here, Peter? Everyone back. God, Peter. Peter. Oh, he's throwing up. He's looking sick. He's not doing too well. Let's read on. Pages 24 and 25. Oh, getting towards the halfway point. Oh, here we go. Yo, man. This was a big monkey spider. Oh, but look at that. Peter's going to a bit of a dream state. I think he's losing it. The superpowers are starting to kick in. Peter, can you hear me? Peter. See how I killed that thing, says Kong. All right, kid, let's get into a single file. Peter, can you stand? What is it, son? I think he's seeing flashbacks of Mum and Dad by the looks of that. They have a bit of a fever dream. So we're back on the bus now. He's got his hand wrapped up. We called your aunt. She'll be at school to get you by the time we get back. Are you feeling better? Yeah, I think I just wigged out. That spider was huge. Oh my God, it was so like, whoa. So I couldn't help with that. She's like, oh my God, it was. Your aunt will take you to the hospital, so nothing to be embarrassed about, Peter. It could have happened to anybody. Oh yeah, it could have happened to anybody, like getting bitten by a radioactive spider. Well, how come it always happens to me, says Peter. Not always, says Mary Jane. Oh, okay, let's put a little bit of a smile on his face. She's like, oh my god, she's touching me, she's touching my shoulder. That's it. Let's get married. So we're back on the bus heading towards school. Let's read on and see what happens. Page 26 and 27. So I bet you Norman's probably not going to be too happy that they killed his swatted his prize spider. Seems there was an incident on the main laboratory floor. One of your son's classmates was bitten by the 00 arachnia specimen. Oh, Norman's got that look on his eye going, someone's gonna get fired. Harry shows up and something turns to crap. What a shocker. Name's Peter Parker. He was bit on the hand. But the specimen? Yes. Our specimen? Yes. Why wasn't it in containment? We are checking into that, sir. I don't know, but the specimen was destroyed in the chaos, sir. Fire the floor manager. I want her gone within the hour. Yes, sir. Legal obligations? If they sue, they will sue the school, right? If they sue, they will sue us. The school doesn't have any money. We either settle indefinitely or we start building our defense now and wait for the hit. So they don't really care that Peter's been bitten on the hand. They only care about how to save their own ass. It's an admission of guilt if we even pay his doctor's bill. Norman's thinking. No. Let's pick up the tab, says Norman. Norman, I have to advise. Let's pick up the hospital tab, says Norman, and send him a basket of fruit. Send him a basket of fruit? Why? Says his assistant. Yes, please enlighten us on this one. They're all confused. It's like, why is he being so why does he want to pay for the hospital bills and send him a basket of fruit? Explain yourself, Norman. I want to keep an eye on that boy, says Norman. Because Norman suspects he knows what might be happening. But let's read on. Pages 28 and 29. So Peter's passed out in his bed. He just came home and passed out. Well, May, he has had a day of it all. Yeah, pretty big day, being bitten by a radioactive spider and having Mary Jane touch his shoulder. Oh, we got Key Collector 98 in the house. What good, brother? All good, mate. Just enjoying Ultimate Spider-Man #1. So we're just over halfway through it now, up to pages 28, 29. Peter's just got bitten by the spider. He's passed out in his bed, and Mary Jane and Uncle Ben are standing over him, wondering what the hell comes next. So let's read on and find out. The doctor said his blood is normal and that the spider's venom isn't toxic in any way. He said he'd been swollen for about a week, and that's it, and that's that. Yeah, I got bit by one in the commune summer before I met you. The Osborn people picked up the hospital bill and sent a huge basket. Of course they did. They think we're going to sue the pants off them, that's why, says Uncle Ben. He knows what's going on. Are we? Of course not. It was an accident. No harm done. Hey, we got VeVe NFT comics in the house. Let's go, he says. Thanks for tuning in, mate. Hope you enjoy the reading. Love the stuff you're posting on the with the Apple Vision Pro goggles. Very cool. So where are we up to? That's right. So she says, are we going to sue him? Are we going to try and take him for everything we've got? And he goes, no. It was an accident. No harm done. And you know this Harry. It sucks. He's a pal to Peter. Maybe he's the only one. We're going to ruin the kid's friendship for a couple of bucks from his old man? No. No, it's back to normal for us. So Uncle Ben's saying, no, we're not gonna target Norman and try and fleece him for everything he's got, because that might affect Peter's friendship with Harry, and we don't want to destroy the only friendship you might possibly have. So that's good on you, Ben. And also, they probably got no hope of winning either. So let's read on. Let's see what's going on. So, oh no, I got bit by a mosquito. Ugh, says some random kid being a bully. Mary Jane, if I throw up on you, will you go out with me? Blah, says Kong. Oh, help me, mommy. Blah. So it's Kong and Flash just being the school bullies. You really should stop hanging out with him. He's getting losers stink all over you. I can't help but think of like Mean Girls every time I look at her. It's like, you really should stop hanging out with him. He's getting like losers stink like all over you. Like, oh my god. I heard he threw up on your shoes. He didn't throw up on my shoes. That's what I heard. Well, he didn't. The cheerleaders are calling you spew shoes. God, kids are so mean. Well, for them that's most clever. Looks like a 10-pointer. After you. No, please, I insist. Mr. Thompson, if it would be my honor, says Cole. Oh, look, they're going to go kick him in the bum like they did before. Here he goes, run up to him, 1, 2, 3, but this time is gonna be different. As Kong goes to swing his foot, something happens. Peter gets a sensation, a tingling, as you will. And let's read on. Kong's gone to take the swing, and what's happened? Whoop, Kong swung his foot, and Peter's moved out of the way. Whoa, he's even gone one step further and grabbed the foot, and just thrown him. Kong's like, what the hell? This doesn't normally happen. And he's gone big 360 spin in the air, and he's gone bang, flat on his face. Kong is definitely out. He's been, look at that. Peter's swatted him like King Kong on top of the Empire State Building. Wah, bang. Look at Peter's face. He's like, what the hell just happened? Even Flash is like, whoa. Like dude. Like, whoa. Hey, you got VeVe Wheels in the house, 100%. Thanks for tuning in, mate. Look at that. Flash is like, whoa, what the hell just happened? And Peter's like, Mary Jane's like, Peter? And he's like, he's freaking out. He doesn't know what's happened. Kong's down. He's like, oh, my head hurts. Poor Peter. He doesn't know what's happening. Doesn't know if it's superpowers or spider senses kicking in or if it's just puberty. What's going on in here, says one of the teachers. Kong Harlan, how many times do you need to be warned? I don't care who you think you are. Peter Parker, are you okay, son? Oh, Peter's confused, doesn't know what's going on. No, not again. Everyone back! Oh, he's gone all lightheaded. He's fallen down. He's fallen. He doesn't know what's going on. He's blacked out. He's having a vision. Whoa! He wakes up. Looks like he's in hospital. He doesn't know what's going on. Oh my god! Peter. Are you okay? You're not fine, sweetie. You fainted. Yeah. I'm fine. I'm okay. So you fainted. How many fingers am I holding up, son? 3? Any dizziness, blurriness, vision, nausea? No, I'm thirsty though. I'm really thirsty. Nurse. Yes, doctor? Oh, I was expecting to say something like, Nurse! We need water, stat! Like a scene out of ER or something. Having a little George Clooney moment. So what happened back at the school, Peter? I don't know exactly. I just sort of checked out, I guess. How's your hand? Oh yeah, no, it's fine. It doesn't even hurt anymore. Have you been taking any drugs at all? Look at that. Marijuana? Of course not. Look at that. It's like back in the days, like, smoking weed is like the worst thing ever. You're not taking that marijuana, are you, son? No, very cool. Oh, here we go. We'll say this is a great comic book read. Yeah, so far it's a pretty good read. Very long though, 49 pages. I think this is one of the longest comic books we've read so far. But we're getting there. We're up to pages 34 and 35. So poor Peter's just fainted. He's in hospital. Tell him what happened. Now's the time to tell me, Peter. We are going to run blood tests and urine tests. So, no, I swear, I wouldn't even know where to get any. The thing is that Peter has always suffered from environmental allergies. Allergies. Maybe the spider bite mixed with the... Maybe we'll run a full blood work and some x-rays. Make sure nothing got fractured. I just need you to relax your arm, okay? It's only going to sting for a second. Oh, I got the needles out. You go whack, whack. So find that vein, and look, Peter's freaking out. Don't stick me with the needles. So I don't blame him. I don't like needles either. Oh, he says. Thick skin you got there, says the nurse. You could have fooled me, says Peter. Look, they're trying to get the blood out of his system. Hi, could you take this to the lab and have them do an express on this one, please? Says the nurse. There's one thing. He's a cute kid, thanks. Whatever. So she's trying to get the blood work rushed ASAP. But looks, she's left it unattended. The nurse is like, whatever. Probably looking at something on the internet there. Probably playing Gallagher. And look, someone swiped the blood. Oh, look at this guy. He don't look notorious or sinister at all, does he? So swipe Peter's blood. They're probably going to take it back to Norman's lab. So let's read on. Page 36 and 37. So they've taken the blood back to Norman's lab and says, "Sir, the Oz, it's killing him." What, how? Well, I don't know. How? Well, I don't know. Do I? Says Norman. They'll trace it back to the lab. Yes. Set the project back maybe forever. Yes. How long does he have? Not long. So is he going to die? Yes, says Norman. So no matter what, he's going to die. Norman's looking, he's thinking to himself, sure. He looks at his mate, goes, sure, goes, taken care of, sir. Uh-oh. So they're saying Peter's going to die and they don't want to trace it back to the lab, so what are they going to do? Meanwhile, back at the Parker house. What is that? It's banana bread. A banana bread? I read this book on homeopathic remedies. Potassium is fantastic at counteracting allergies. So she made banana bread thinking that potassium is going to counteract his allergies. Potassium is in bananas. Bananas are in bread. You will eat the banana bread. I would like a piece, said Uncle Ben. No, says Auntie May. No, says Uncle Ben. No, it's for Peter. Rip off, he says. Look at that, don't want to share no banana bread. So this is trying to make him better. Right, page 38 and 39. Right, we're nearly there. Ooh, what happened there? That's better. There we go. So we go. Poor Peter's walking down. just reading his book, minding his business, and it looks like there's a car coming up behind him. Oh, it's a guy, Shaw. He goes, I have a visual. He's on the phone to Norman. Norman's having a think and he goes, green light, Shaw, green light. Make sure it's done. So that's it. He's spun out the wheels. He's zipping behind Peter, a million miles an hour, unsuspecting Peter to, try and crush him with the car. But Shaw's got that look in his eye saying, sorry, kid, but it's got to be done. But look, Peter's got that look in it. He's got the spidey senses going. He knows something's going wrong. Something's wrong. And look at that. Kicks into action. He's flipped over the car. Shaw's like, look at that face. He's like, what the hell just happened? And he's flipped over in dramatic acrobatic style and landed back on his feet. And Shaw's gone straight past him. Shaw's like, look at that face going, I'll have to try again. And look, even Peter's just like, Mister, oh my God, are you okay? Completely brushing over the fact that he's just done like a full-on, acrobatic somersault over a moving car. Pages 40 and 41. Right, we're nearly at the end. I think Shaw's had to resort to other measures now. He's pulled the gun out. Uh-oh, Peter's like, uh-oh, he's pulled a gun. Something danger. What should I do? Oh, he's got the gun. Shaw's about ready to pull it on him. He's run away. He's like, no, I ain't playing around with no guns. Oh, he's back on the phone to Norman. Norman's like, report. I want an update now. Sir, you're not going to believe this, but look at that. He's giving him the news. Oh, Norman's made that face like he's just had the best news ever or in shock. He's like, no, I can't believe it. Sir? Abort. Abort mission, says Norman. Are you sure, sir? I can go to his home and... Oh, look, he's screaming at the top of his lungs. Damn it, man, I said abort. I want to study that kid, not kill him. What was that? Keep an eye on him. Pages 42 and 43. Oh, I think he's trying to come to grips with what's just happened. What the heck is going on? He said. I mean, what the heck is going on? I mean, I'm having weird dreams. I'm flipping over moving cars. I'm throwing people all over the place that are 5 times my weight. Look at that, he's having little flashbacks. He's going, what the hell? Thinking, ever since that spider bit me, all hell's been breaking loose. And I think he's just clued on. He's like, oh my God. I knew that van was coming for me. I knew it. I knew it before it happened. So now he's on his computer. He's doing a little Google. He's searching Norman Industries. Searching up spiders, see what it comes up with. He's doing a little Google here saying, many people confuse spiders with insects, both belonging to the familiar Arthropodia in the animal kingdom. I probably said that wrong, but oh well. So he's doing a quick look under the microscope at his blood, and he goes, well, what do you think of that? So he's having a look at his blood, knows that something's not right, not going on. I think we're getting towards the end of this comic now. So he's doing all the geeky, nerdy stuff. He's looking at his blood, analyzing everything, checking out spiders. No way, he says. So I think he's starting to piece it all together, saying the spider DNA's got caught up in his DNA, and now he's part spider. Now he gets all the cool abilities. Oh. Maze just popped up. Peter, get up here now. Oh, look at that face. He's like, oh crap. Only Maze called me. I'm in trouble now. So I get a call at work, and the principal's office says that you didn't even go to school today. Where have you been all day, Peter? Says Uncle Ben. I was in my lab. Well, what were you doing? He's like, I can't tell you. Hello, says Uncle Ben. I didn't feel like going to school today, alright? He says, you didn't feel like going to school, says Aunt May. Says, that's not like you. Oh, he's got that face. He's got that angry teenager look. He doesn't feel like going. School isn't the party you think it is, alright? Well, you're not supposed to be having a party, young man. You're supposed to be in school to learn, says Uncle Ben, laying the verbal smackdown on him with that 100-yard death stare. Page 46 and 47. We're nearly there. Yeah, I know. Well, I know that what happened on the field trip was embarrassing, and I can see that, but are you feeling alright, son? He goes, I'm fine. Oh, Uncle Ben's looking at him with a confused look. He says, Peter? And he pulls his hand away from the wall, and look, he's taking chunks of the wall away with him. With all them sticky fingers. Oh, look at that. He's got that shocking look in his face. Who exactly do you think you're talking to with that mouth, young man, says Aunt May. Maybe you need to go to your room for the night and think about things. Go to my room? I'm 15 years old, he says. He says, go now, says Uncle Ben. God! As Peter says in that, stroppy teenager voice, like, God, I gotta go in my room, and slams the door shut. So I think he's gonna go to his room and think about what the hell just happened. He's pulling chunks off the walls with his fingers. He's doing acrobats over moving cars, picking people up with gigantic super strength. He says, this is definitely not puberty. Kid had a tough week. I know, says Aunt May. This too shall pass. I know. Maybe I'll bring him some banana bread later. Putting him in his room as punishment enough. Says, it's like begging him, please don't bring him the banana bread. So anyway, Peter's lying down in his bed, staring up at his little space rocket, dreaming of what to come. He's asleep. He's having a little fever dream. He goes, ah! He's waking up. It's 4:12 a.m. in the morning. And he's just looking up at the ceiling, thinking to himself, what next? So what next? Let's have a look. Oh, I think this might be our last page. And he's just reaching up to the ceiling. He puts his hand up there. And he just realized. He's put his hands on there. He's put his feet on there. And look, he's got a nice big satisfying look on his face. He's just realized, look, I can hang from the roof. I can hang from the ceiling like a spider. Whoa, cool, he says. And it says to be continued. And that looks like is where our comic's going to end. Very cool. I think that might be the end of it. Yeah, guys, that's it. That's the last pages. So very cool. So that was 49 pages of Ultimate Spider-Man #1, which is sort of like a retelling of Amazing Fantasy #15. So very, very cool read. So a bit of a recap. So poor nerdy Peter was the one that everyone picked on, and so he didn't like him too much. So hung in the background, wasn't popular with the ladies, and just by pure chance, pure destiny, he just happened to be at Norman's lab and got bitten by the spider. And fortunately, going through the changes, so getting his new spider senses and spider powers and trying to cope with it all. But like we said before in the beginning, this is Powerless #1. So this is the first edition. Many others, I believe. Hopefully, we'll get a few more of them dropped on the app at some point. But yeah, very good read, very chilled. Not much in the way of action or anything like that, but this is more of like an origin story, more of a lead up. Very cool artwork as well. Loving the artwork. Very, very Very modern, very easy to read. Hopefully everyone enjoyed the reading. So thanks for anyone tuning in live. Right now we're doing this live, but you might be catching us on the replay later on. If you did enjoy the reading, leave us a like, comment, subscribe if you feel like it. At the very least, hit that like button. And yeah, if there's any other comics you want to hear me read on the app, I'm always open to suggestions. Or yeah. So there we go. Oh, Key Collector says, "Thank you, bro. You had a great read and a good lunch. Good lunch, mate. Hope you had something good for lunch." So what do I have for lunch today? I had a nice salad of my own making. So yeah, guys, this has been Powerless. And it's been Ultimate Spider-Man #1. With the OG cover on the front there. So if you guys want to stick with me just for a little bit, I'll do a quick rundown of VeVe and what it is, and we'll have a look at this comic in the market, see what it's going for. And if you're interested in picking one up yourself, well, I can show you how to do it. So anyway, what I'll do is I'll turn the music off. There we go. I'll move the screen over here. And yeah, so for those of you who aren't familiar, most of you are though. Oh, VeVe NFT Comics says, "Great read. Love this idea." Yeah, thanks, buddy. Like I said, this has been, I'm calling these mint numbers now. This is Relax and Read mint number 23. So I've been doing this for a little while now, and had a couple of comics. I actually did this on the VeVe Collective's YouTube channel, and now I've just started doing this on my own YouTube channel, the Ozmankollects63. So give us a subscribe if you feel inclined to. If you want to keep doing these, like I said, in the beginning, it was just a way just to get everybody to have a look inside their comic books, because like everyone else here, I'd probably buy all these comics and just love it for the artwork, but I never actually take the time to actually read them. So I thought, wouldn't it be a cool idea just to open them up and read them out to everybody? We can enjoy these comics together. But just a quick brief one about what this is. So this is VeVe. For anybody who isn't familiar with what VeVe is, so basically a digital collectors platform that specializes in licensed IP, mainly Marvel, Disney, Star Wars. They do all sorts of independent ones as well. They've got like a United States Postal Service, got Coca-Cola, a few independent artists as well. And yeah, we'll go over a bit of that in a minute. But it's very, very straightforward. So you basically just sign up with an account, do a bit of KYC. Then you get yourself an account and you create yourself a little collections profile. And it's very, very simple. Let's go over here to the market, for example. So this is VeVe's marketplace. So they've just had recently they're going through a year of the dragon, celebrating the Chinese New Year, and just had a whole heap of collectibles drop at the moment. So we just had the stamps drop today. Good, congratulations if anybody who scored big on the stamps or got them all swept up at a good price. They're all going for a good price in comparison to MCP points. And it's very straightforward. So all you do is you create your account. You load your account up with gems, which is the in-app currency of VeVe, and you just see something you like. Say this one, for example, and there's all different types here. So let's say if I like this one, for example, for $1.95, you go buy now. If you got it if you got the gems there in your account, you go confirm, and that's it. It's yours, done. And then that just sits in your collection. The one thing I do have to point out about VeVe is that it's not interoperable yet. So if you do buy something on the app, it has to stay on the app. You can't transfer it over to other wallets, etc., etc. But yeah, that's more or less the core mechanics of what VeVe is. And like I said, they have all sorts of different stuff. So we'll do a quick little browse over what they got. So this is a little example of what they've got. They've got like Marvel Mighties, which are kind of like a little figurines. So that's one Scarlet Witch. They've got a Lamborghini. We've got a Lamborghini drop coming on Sunday. Other cool stuff as well. Like, check this one out. They've got Rancor. We've got Betty Boo, Iron Mans. We've got Scout Troopers, Star Wars, picture frames, all sorts of cool stuff. But I won't go over too much because I am running out of time and it's getting a bit late here in the UK. But let's take Ultimates. the Ultimate Spider-Man #1, for example. So if you did enjoy that comic book and you wanted to pick one up for yourself, we can have a little look here in the market and see what they're going for. So this is all the cover variants like we showed before. And if you're interested in getting yourself just a common, you can click on it like this. So they are currently going for 1 gem and 94 frags on the floor. So I say 94 frags. Oh, here we go. Ooh. It says my vault value has been going up. That is very true. Let's say there is a bit of a squeeze going on at the moment because there's been a lot of. It says, have I bought anything lately? No, I haven't bought anything lately, but I am eyeing a few things up. So I have been allocating capital in different areas as well. Hey, double quill. So mine's been going up too. So my vault value has been going up, but I haven't bought anything lately though. I have been looking at a couple of things I could possibly get just for future episodes of Relax and Read. If anyone's got any suggestions or anything they'd like me to read, I'm all ears. But if you just wanted to buy that, so there's 1 gem 94 on the floor for the common. Our uncommon is going for 2 gems and 65 frags. I say frags because that's kind of like the lower denomination, because if it's in gems, say the smaller denomination of gems is frags, which D1 and only came up with, and it's kind of stuck ever since. I reckon it's a great way to sort of do it. Our rare is currently going for 7 gems and 99 frags. Our ultra rare, which is Peter getting his hand bitten by the spider, is going for 16 gems on the floor. And our secret rare is going for 149 gems and 98 frags. There we go. It says, I just bought the Jurassic Park gate for 23 gems a few days ago. The guy's gone up, and now it's only 8 gets. Yeah, that's it. Things are getting swept. A lot of excitement in the marketplace. It's actually good to see that level of excitement back again. But yeah. So yeah, if you're interested in picking up that comic, that one's available there. And yeah, I think that's gonna have to do it for this mint number of Relax and Read. And yeah, just to give you a little example of what comic books which are available in the marketplace as well. Like I said, they also do comics, which is one of the reasons I'm here, because I do enjoy my comic books. But they've got everything from, they've got Fantastic Four, they've got Ultimate Fallout, they've got Tarzan as well if you're into Tarzan. Tales of Suspense, Spider-Man, they've got Daredevil. We've got the Addiction as well, which is one of our newest independent artists have just been added. Very, very cool, excellent team. There's the OG right there. Amazing Fantasy, number 15. And Deadpool 98. Got Deadpool, Spider-Man, all sorts of cool stuff. But anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there for me. So I'm going to go and kick back a bit. Actually, I'll go just enough time. I go bang a workout out and then chill out and then do a little bit of work and maybe even get an episode of the new Halo series in while I'm at it. But that's going to do it for me, guys. So hopefully you've enjoyed the reading. So like I said before, give us a like, a comment, a subscribe, or just at the very bare minimum, just give us a like. It's always appreciated. This has been streaming on the VeVe Collective's YouTube channel and also my own channel, Ozmankollects63. So look us up, and yeah, like I said, we do these every Friday, about 8 o'clock UK time, or I think it's about 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and about 3 p.m. in the afternoon Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, so yeah, this has been a Relax and Read mint number 23, which has been Ultimate Spider-Man #1, read by your narrator, Ozmankollects63. Have a good one, guys. Take care, and talk more soon.